Why you should never forgive these 7 disrespectful acts, Friedrich Nietzsche. Imagine for a moment that you are a genuinely kind person. You help people when they need support. You forgive mistakes. You try to understand others instead of judging them. You believe that kindness makes the world a better place. But despite your good intentions, something strange keeps happening. People interrupt you. They ignore your boundaries. They take advantage of your generosity. Some even betray your trust. And no matter how many times it happens, you continue to forgive them. At first, this may seem noble. After all, forgiveness is often praised as a virtue. But according to Friedrich Nietzsche, there is a dangerous line between forgiveness and self-abandonment. What if the very thing you call kindness is slowly teaching people that your dignity can be ignored? And what if constantly forgiving certain behaviors is quietly destroying your self-respect without you even realizing it? Before we continue, if you're interested in psychology, philosophy, and powerful lessons about human nature, make sure to like this video and subscribe to the channel. These videos are designed to help you understand people better, strengthen your mindset, and protect your emotional well-being. Nietzsche believed that strong individuals do not allow others to define their worth. They create their own standards and defend them. In his view, respect is not something that is freely given forever. It is something that must be protected. Today, you will discover 7 forms of disrespect that you should never continuously forgive if you want to preserve your dignity, confidence, and personal power. Number 1. Deliberate lying. Everyone makes mistakes. People forget things. They become confused. But deliberate lying is different. When someone knowingly lies to you, they are making a decision. They are choosing deception over honesty. They are deciding that their comfort matters more than your right to know the truth. The damage caused by lying goes far beyond the false information itself. A lie sends a message. It tells you that your trust is not valued. Nietzsche admired courage, and honesty requires courage. It takes strength to face consequences and tell the truth. Constant lying often reveals weakness, avoidance, and a lack of respect. If you repeatedly forgive intentional dishonesty without consequences, you teach others that your trust can be violated without cost. Number 2. Public humiliation. Some people rarely attack directly. Instead, they disguise disrespect as humor. They make jokes about you in front of others. They mock your mistakes. They embarrass you while pretending they are only having fun. At first, these comments may seem harmless. You might even laugh along to avoid creating tension. But over time, something changes. Each joke slowly chips away at your confidence. Each public insult lowers your social standing while raising theirs. Nietzsche understood that human interactions often involve subtle power dynamics. Public humiliation is frequently an attempt to establish dominance. When someone repeatedly puts you down and you accept it without objection, they learn that your dignity is negotiable. A person who values themselves does not need to create conflict. But they also do not silently tolerate repeated humiliation. Number 3. Ignoring your boundaries. Healthy boundaries are essential for every relationship. They define what behavior is acceptable and what behavior is not. Yet some people consistently ignore them. They demand your time whenever they want it. They pressure you into things you do not want to do. They invade your privacy. They expect unlimited access to your energy and attention. The problem is that boundary violations rarely stop on their own. When people discover that there are no consequences, they usually continue pushing further. Nietzsche believed that individuals must create their own rules for living. Without personal boundaries, your life becomes controlled by the expectations of others. Every time you fail to defend your limits, you send a signal that your needs are less important than everyone else's. Number 4. Exploiting your kindness. Kindness is a strength. Unfortunately, not everyone sees it that way. Some people see kindness as an opportunity. They constantly ask for favors. They rely on your support. They expect your help whenever they need something. But when the situation is reversed, they disappear. These relationships are built on extraction rather than mutual respect. You give. They take. You support. They consume. Over time, this imbalance becomes emotionally exhausting. Nietzsche criticized mentalities that encourage dependency and weakness. He believed people should take responsibility for themselves rather than continually relying on the sacrifice of others. If someone only values you when you are useful to them, they do not truly value you at all. Number 5. Treating you like an option. This form of disrespect is incredibly common. Someone contacts you only when they are lonely. They cancel plans at the last minute. They disappear for weeks and return whenever it is convenient. You become their backup plan, their second choice, their emotional safety net. Many people tolerate this because they fear losing the relationship entirely. But Nietzsche would argue that every person has the responsibility to recognize and defend their own value. When you continuously accept being treated like an option, you unintentionally communicate that your time is worth less than theirs. People who genuinely respect you make consistent effort. They do not place you on a shelf until they need something. Number 6. Minimizing your emotions. Have you ever tried to explain your feelings only to hear responses like, "You're overreacting. You're too sensitive. It's not a big deal"? These statements may appear small, but their impact can be profound. Over time, emotional dismissal causes people to doubt their own experiences. They begin questioning their perceptions, their instincts, and even their reality. This is why emotional invalidation can become a powerful form of manipulation. Your emotions are part of your human experience. They contain information about your needs, values, and boundaries. Anyone who constantly ridicules or dismisses them is indirectly telling you that your inner world does not matter.